Hello Malaysia, is the 16th of July 2013 and it's 2:30 p.m. So I'm at the 3rd floor or 4th floor of Yik Foong, and there's a Yen Otaku corner here that sells what they call pillows and posters of anime characters, and also buttons and mouse thingy. But that's not the one that I want to review. I'm going to review this one, RC World. This RC World here, and it is not the, I mean, they don't specialize in RC things, which is like the remote control cars, but they do have all these models here, which is almost akin to what XL shop sells. So let's take a look. We have that stupid fella there, what's his name, Johnny Depp, in that useless movie Pirates of the Caribbean, and this one is the on Stranger Tides. I don't know what number that movie is, but I think it's number 15. And we have Arnold Schwarzenegger and the skeletal remains of the Terminator and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the first movie. And we have Batman, I think it's Michael Keaton version because he has this funny looking lips. And we have what's his name, Michael Bain, is it? Oh no, sorry, Christian Bale. And we have an excellent looking cabinet of the cabinet for the Batman suit. And we have a very figure that looks really like Heath Ledger in his last and legendary role as the Joker. Well, he was quite promising. I really loved him in the first movie that I saw him in, which was like 20 years ago maybe, in 10 Things I Hate About You. I love that movie. And this is Christian Bale on the bat pod. He looks really nice. The reflection sucks. Screen's reflection sucks. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Yep. Looks awesome indeed. It's really big as well. And we have other stuff. They don't have many Gundams. They have only like 4 boxes of Gundams, and one of them is the Dom. Another one is Rick Dom, and third one's a Zaku, heavy armored Zaku. I don't know what it's called already. It's around there. 3 boxes there. Oh, and they have also a Galgog. Yep, all of them are like 170 bucks, all Bandai version. And we have Transformers here. And I'm just loving the design of that, what's his name? That GMC truck. Because I think I saw the supersized version of it and it looks amazing. Especially when it's varnished and it looks like a finished car, real car, or waxed car. And down here we have the Akatsuki. I think it's a golden Akatsuki there. I wonder, where is it from actually? From which anime? Is it the Zeta? I think it's the Zeta. And the Ale Strike and a Crossbone Gundam, and they are on top of a Panther. So, and I have the Aegis here. The Aegis sure looks kind of big for a master grade. I think it's a no grade, because only now they came out with the master grade versions. It has been a long time since Gundam Seed has master grade for all the 4 Gundams, because normally we just had the non-grade versions of them. But now in 2013 they came out with all the master grades of the 4 Gundams, and only before that it was only what's his name, Gundam Strike that has the master grade, high grades versions. So here we have the EXS Gundam from top view, and it looks fucking amazing. It is much bigger than a master grade, and definitely almost the same size as a perfect grade, if I'm not mistaken. It comes with a stand as well, and the price is roughly, I think, 300 ringgit, because this is a Bandai version. And this is not the orange version, this is a dark blue version. And the one that I got for 100 ringgit from TT Hongli, I think, or was it from Daban, I'm not sure. They have that one has the orange armor, and I think that this Gundam looks better when it's in orange color. It is a very big unit, very big unit. And here another big unit is the, I think it's the O Riser, is it? I'm not sure. I'm not so familiar with the Gundam 00 series because it was such a long time ago. So, and the designs of all the main Gundams, they do look the same, just blue, red here and white. So that's the main flaw of this Gundam 00 series. The main character's Gundam looks almost exactly the same as the predecessor. So it comes with the armor thingy and it's really huge. I don't know, they have, I think they have the TT Hongli version of this one, and I don't know how much it will be. I think it will be like 60 ringgit if it ever comes to Malaysia. So we have a perfect grade Endless Waltz, I think, Gundam. I think it's, yes, it is a perfect grade because it's really big. It's 1 out of 60 scale, and I must say, I must reiterate the words that I said, which is the EXS or Extraordinary Superior Gundam is the same size as the perfect grade. I think I am wrong. Yes, I am definitely wrong. The perfect grade is much bigger than the EXS master grade, and it looks very detailed indeed. The only drawback for this one is the panel lining is a bit too dark, which everybody will always do. What you can remedy that with is to use Mr. Paint Remover, dabbing it with I mean, put the solution onto a cotton bud or some tissue and rubbing off the permanent marker, therefore making it less black, more gray and more real. Because if the panel lining is too black, it looks cartoony, definitely. So the design of this Aegis here, it looks really good, really nice. And I don't actually fancy the transform mode of the Aegis. There are two transformation modes. I think it's the fighter and also the cannon. And the Akatsuki sure looks good in silver, very nice. I might collect it if it comes out in pirated version. And the other side there are some more, but they are not Gundams, just like XL Shop, Predators and Resident Evils, what's her name, Mila Jovovich. Then we have Michael Jackson, dead already today, or yeah, dead already in 2008 or 2009. Then we have Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Thor, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner with that stupid looking thing. He has two what you call arrow guards on his right hand, and that's actually a stupid thing to do. If he's such a good crossbow or bowman or archer, he shouldn't be using any guards at all. And even though if he uses a guard, he shouldn't be using two. If he uses two, he is actually a noob or dumbass. Then we have Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow, and she looks really like her, like Scarlett Johansson. The lips are very glossy as well. It's a very good detail thing. I wonder if the zip comes down, you can see her nipples or not. So we have Samuel L. Jackson there, looks like him, really looks like him. Then we have the stupid Ghost Rider with the stupid 2 movies. Then we have all Iron Man. Holy shit, there are so many types of Iron Man here. And this is the damaged version, and this is the Playboy, what's his name, Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr. And this one is also a bit damaged. And that one is not sure, is it the one that was featured in the second movie during the Formula 1 race, where it came out from a briefcase? I think so, because I can see the inner detail of the torso or the abs. and it's not fully armored, so I think it's from the second movie. And this one I think is the War Machine. War Machine sure looks cool. I think I bought the comic before, the War Machine, the #1 version, a long time ago. I'm not sure whether my memory serves me correct or not. But the War Machine looks cool, and the War Machine can always be distinguished from the Iron Man by the absence or presence of the Gatling gun. That's the War Machine's signature weapon, the Gatling gun. Then we have this one, what do you call Iron Man, which is like, you can see the inner detail of it, and you see the wires and red and yellow and not armored version of the feet to the empty helmet. Then we have the initial Iron Man that he constructed, that Tony Stark constructed when he was in the cave. And this one I'm not sure, the Mark II Armored Unleashed version. So yeah, very impressive indeed. And down here we have that some kind of movie by, what's his name, the Wolverine guy, the Australia guy, what's his name, don't know. Yeah, I think this one is the Halo. I think it's the ODST game Halo, I think so. Looks very fine and very weathered, so it's quite realistic, and it's really big, really big. Two of my, from thumb to pinky size. And this one is, I think it's from the Hugh Jackman movie, yes. And we have a very headless Tony Stark. Then we have Hellboy, and we have Dragon Ball Z, and we have the rest. And we have is it Melancholy of Suzumi Haruhi. Then we have Rei, Ayanami, and the rest. So this shop, what do you call, RC World, is more attuned to models, something like XL Shop, but they do have some Gundams which you can see there, which is the EXS Gundam, and the Zaku Cannon, the Gelgok, and that's about it. Not many here. So well, if you have the time, just come to Yik Foong and take a look at the two shops that sell all these Gundams. There's even a shop on the first floor, I think, that sells two types of Gundams. What's it called? By TT Hongli. It is around 82 ringgit for the Gundam 00 with the riser, and also the Exia repair mode. So they have two of these, and it's at 82 ringgit. So today's findings are, I found that the second shop that I reviewed, the first Gundam shop that I reviewed has the MC models, high grade versions of 3 Gundams. I think they're called Gundams, Gundoom, which is spelled as G for ginger, U for Uganda, N for nigger, D for dick, O for orgasm, and M for motherfucker. Yep, Gundam by MC models. They are very detailed, very blocky, and I don't know whether to collect them or not. It's only 88 ringgit in the, what's it, I don't know, I forgot what's the other shop in Yik Foong is called. So yeah, the high grade versions of MC models are pretty not bad. I would consider buying it, but 88 ringgit is quite a lot. I would prefer to buy it at 60 ringgit. So not sure about the high grade. I have 19 boxes of Gundams to complete, so that's a bit of a daunting task. Definitely I will wait for the Qbele by MC model. I don't know whether I can get it or not, but hopefully the factories in China will keep on churning out all these things in order to flood the market and make it cheaper. So if I've collected the MC models Qbele, I might consider buying all these other Gundams. There was also another shop that sells Gundams one Gundam actually, one Gundam, and I'm not sure, it's near Jaijasko Kinta shopping center. I'll show it to you later. That place, I don't know, is it a retailer or is, I think it's a distributor for all these things, but at 70 ringgit or 80 ringgit stock clearing price, I think it's a bit expensive as well. I think you can get it cheaper at some other place like in KL. So we have a Nendoroid or super deformed black rock shooter there with the eyes being blue. I don't know why this black rock shooter is so popular, because I think it's a piece of crap anime which has no sense of prologue, epilogue or whatever, or any story within. It sucks ass. And we have the excellent what's that game called already, or the anime, I can't remember. Sword Fate something, Fate Stay Night or something. Yep, that the main character there with the, I think her name is Excalibur. No, the sword is called Excalibur. I think her name is Arthur something. Then we have another figure of a female character in a bikini. Not sure where that fella is from. It's called Yotsuba, and yeah, I think that's all that I'm going to review. There's not much else to see. So come to Yik Foong and be merry and enjoy two shops that have all these things. See you, Malaysia. Bye bye.